Previously on Minecraft Story.
It is said that within every loss, every challenge,
Lucas!
and every failure, there is a gift. When revered heroes are lost, we find new ones in our friends. When faced with a mind-bending problem, we find a way to rise to the occasion. And when our band of unlikely adventurers are tasked with saving the world from the coming storm, they will bring together the bravest and the brightest to stop it. But finding the last and most elusive member of the Order of the Stone and his legendary FORMIDABOMB would prove their most perilous mission yet. For some would rather our hero's story end here. Shutting the door on their adventure forever. But like all doors, when one closes, another is bound to open.
Today, we're diving into Episode 3 of Minecraft, Story Mode, titled The Last Place You Look. As Episode 3 opens, the group is reeling from Ivor's escape. Covered in a splash of a slow-motion potion, Jesse, Petra, Lucas, Olivia, Axel, and Ruben try desperately to move. But it's all in slow motion. They watch as Ivor casually walks away, leaving them trapped and helpless. Just as the effect wears off, Axel stumbles, creating a bit of chaos as they regain their footing. Looking around, Jesse spots Petra, slumping against a table in pain, her strength visibly fading. Concerned, Jesse goes to her side, trying to offer some comfort. But Lucas, watching from behind, grows frustrated and suspicious about Petra's worsening condition. Without warning, Lucas reaches for the amulet, trying to take it from Jesse in a surge of desperation. But Jesse holds firm, refusing to let go of the precious item that Gabriel entrusted to him. Suddenly, a strange white glow appears on the amulet. It's a sign that SOREN is nearby. After a quick discussion, they realize that SOREN must be underground. Without wasting any time, the group starts mining down, hoping this path will lead them to SOREN. As they dig deeper, the floor collapses beneath them, sending them tumbling into a dark and ominous cavern filled with eerie sounds and mob noises. The group realizes they've landed in the middle of a massive mob grinder, a deadly machine designed to lure and kill mobs. Almost immediately, they're surrounded by waves of zombies, skeletons, and spiders. Weapons drawn, they fight fiercely, working as a team to keep each other safe. Jesse takes the lead, slashing through mobs while the others follow his example, fighting off the creatures one by one. Petra begins to struggle, her illness taking its toll, and Jesse and the group become more concerned. During the battle, the amulet is knocked from Jesse's hand, falling down into the grinder below. With no other choice, they follow it, descending into even deeper and more dangerous parts of the grinder. When they finally reach it, they're met with another mob onslaught. In the chaos, they're forced into the grinder itself, but just as they're about to be crushed, Jesse spots a creeper. Thinking fast, Jesse uses the explosion to destroy part of the grinder, sending them falling down safely into a pool of water below. After catching their breath, the group realizes they've landed in a mysterious stronghold, its walls lined with ancient stone. As they explore, they come across something incredible, an end portal. But there's no time to lose as mobs begin to close in on them. With nowhere else to go, Jesse leads the team through the portal and into the end. Once in the end, they catch a glimpse of someone moving up ahead, disappearing up a set of stairs. Believing this to be Soren, they quickly follow the figure, cautiously making their way through a massive field of Endermen. Jesse and the group carefully avoid looking directly at the Enderman, aware of the lurking danger all around. As they climb, Petra begins to weaken again, her illness worsening in the dark, intense atmosphere. Jesse stays by her side, helping her along. Lucas watches Petra closely, noticing her worsening condition, and grows visibly distressed. As they finally reach the top, they find themselves at a strange sight. A room that looks like an overworld scene, but everything is made of colored wool. Surrounded by the bizarre woolen landscape, tensions reach a boiling point. Lucas's frustration finally comes to the surface, and he questions Jesse about Petra's strange behavior. Concerned for his friend, Jesse tries to calm Lucas, explaining Petra's sickness and reassuring him that her struggles aren't his fault. Feeling responsible, Lucas opens up about how he regrets not standing up to the Witherstorm before. But Jesse encourages him, reminding him of his courage and value to the group. With the group unified once more, Jesse investigates the wool room and discovers a hidden redstone mechanism. Activating it reveals a secret door leading to Soren's lab. As they step inside, they hear music echoing from down the hall. Following the sound, they discover Soren's personal collection of Enderman suits, proof he had been studying how to disguise himself among the Endermen to better understand them. Realizing that they'll need to blend in to reach Soren, Jesse dons one of the Enderman suits. While exploring, he notices that Soren has even been teaching the Endermen to build. Testing this, Jesse follows a set of blueprints, strategically placing wool blocks according to Soren's designs. But as he completes the structure, the Endermen around him grow suspicious. One of them aggressively pushes Jesse. Disoriented, Jesse realizes that the Enderman was actually Soren himself in disguise. After an awkward introduction, Jesse explains the urgency of the situation. Hearing about the Witherstorm, Soren reluctantly agrees to help and reveals his plan to create the FORMIDABOMB, a massive explosive with the power to destroy almost anything. With Soren now on their side, the team prepares to escape. But just as they're about to leave, the Endermen around them grow hostile, their eyes locking onto the group. Thinking quickly, Jesse uses his suit to lead the others back to the end portal, overflowing water along the way to keep the Endermen at bay. They safely return to the stronghold, but as they emerge, they're met with a swarm of mobs. Thankfully, Soren had prepared for this, summoning a group of iron golems to clear a path. With the area secured, they find Soren's stash of supplies needed to build the FORMIDABOMB, including gunpowder and his rare Super TNT. The team heads to the Witherstorm on a minecart track, prepared to deploy their new weapon. As they arrive, they find Magnus and Ellegaard in the middle of a fierce battle with mobs, surrounding the Witherstorm. Jesse volunteers to assemble the bomb and face the Witherstorm himself. As he constructs the FORMIDABOMB, Ellegaard and Magnus create distractions, building structures to lure the Witherstorm away. Just as Jesse is about to set off the bomb, the Witherstorm catches him in mid-air, throwing off the FORMIDABOMB's assembly. With his friend's encouragement, Jesse manages to rebuild it mid-air, and they pull him to safety with a fishing rod as he tosses the bomb into the Witherstorm's core. The FORMIDABOMB detonates, creating a massive explosion that rips the Witherstorm apart. But the victory is short-lived. Jesse finds Magnus gravely injured, struck while protecting the others. Magnus, in his last moments, offers Jesse his armor, acknowledging his bravery. As Jesse moves through the ruins, helping civilians, he stumbles upon the source of the Witherstorm's power, the command block itself. Just as he approaches, the ground tremors and the Witherstorm rises again, now split into 3 separate entities. Before Jesse can react, he's saved by none other than Gabriel. But something is wrong. Gabriel looks at Jesse, confused, and asks, "Who's Gabriel?" And that's where episode 3 ends. Jesse and his friends are left with even more questions as the Witherstorm returns, now stronger than ever. With Gabriel's memory gone and Magnus's sacrifice weighing heavy, they're running out of time and options. Will they find a way to stop the Witherstorm for good? Stay tuned as we dive into the next chapter.